Hi class, today what we're going to do is we're going to work on some division. So we're going to work on some dividing some pretty big numbers. So our challenge today is we're going to take 426 and we're going to divide it by 3. So whenever you see that we're dividing by something, okay, this tells us how many groups we're going to divide it into. So in this case, we're taking our 426 and we're dividing it into 3 groups. And we want to figure out how much is in each group. So in this case, I've had a student actually build me the number. So we have 4 hundreds pieces here. We have 2 tens pieces, and we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 ones pieces. So we've got our number. Now, first thing I need you to remember, if we're dividing with blocks, which is a nice simple way to actually do it, you always start with the big pieces. Okay? So what we're going to do is we're going to break them up into 3 groups. So here's a group here. Here's my second group. And here's my third group. Remember, you always start with your biggest blocks first. Now here's a problem. Okay? I can't divide this piece, it's one piece, into 3 chunks. So this is what we do. We do a process called regrouping. So we can take this to the bank and we can trade it in for 10 tens pieces, because this is 100, so 10 tens pieces gives me the same as 100. So I have a student here who's already made me this, and you can see this makes sense. This is actually the exact same size as this. So I'm going to trade this to the bank, and I'm going to take now my tens pieces and put it over here. So now the nice thing is I now have 12 tens pieces because I had 2 before and I brought those 10 tens pieces over. Now we just do the same thing we were doing before. We got 3 groups. We're just trying to divide them up evenly. So there's 1 in each group. So here's my second tens piece in each group. Here's my third. Pretty straightforward. Here's my fourth. Okay, done. Hey, it worked out nicely. So I don't have to do any regrouping here. I don't have to change anything in. Now the last thing I've got is I've got 6 ones pieces. So what do? Take these ones pieces, and divide them up evenly into each group. So I've got 1 in each group. There's a second in each group. They've all disappeared. Okay. So let's go back to our original question. We had 426. We divided it up into 3 groups. How much is in each group? So you can see in this group, I've got 100. I've got 10, 20, 30, 40, and 2. So I have 142. That's how you long divide with blocks.